This is a Microsoft Sidewinder Dual Shock with the best sounding hat switch ever. Amazingly, it is still compatible with Windows 11. If we go into Properties, we'll see that all the buttons work, including the point of view, and of course the axes work as well. This was Microsoft's answer to the keyboard and mouse. It was designed for FPS games, so you could move forward, you could stride, and you of course had all the quick action buttons and a couple of trigger buttons here. You would look then using this sort of twisty motion while pressing your buttons to see what happens. I'm going to try using this with a modern game, Dragon Ball Z. Will I even get past the initial boot screen? So I'm attempting to see if I can skip any of this using these buttons, and the answer appears to be no. So I press escape. Okay, so I've got to work out what RGB is now. Okay. Yeah, none of these seem to work at all. Not entirely surprising. Okay, I can't even accept the terms and conditions, so I'm going to assume this is a big fail and try another one. This game controller was released by Microsoft in 1999, which means this thing is older than over half my lifespan and probably older than a lot of people watching this right now. 26 years. Nope, 23 years. I will one day learn my math. Actually, it turns out I won't, because I can't remember my ruddy password. So I'm going to try it with Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. I seem to be able to interact with it. Kind of. Ah, there we go. It's D, apparently. Yes, it works. I can kind of run around with Lara using this twisty thing. And I can jump. Okay, this isn't actually massively horrible. Not saying I have much control. Okay, so it's a bit of a learning curve. But it is actually working. Yeah, it's kind of like pointing the mouse in a direction if you don't really know what direction you're pointing the mouse in. So you twist it to go... Okay, so you twist it up and down. And then you move it that way and that way. Okay, well, so that's basically... That is even more confusing than it was before. But it is working. And the buttons do things. Well, that's a successful run. So now I'm trying a bit of Homefront. Let's see if I can skip menus and stuff. Yes, the buttons appear to be working.
The torpedo that sunk.
So we're now in the game, and oh, I can actually look around. That feels a lot more natural than Lara. Can I actually move anywhere? So obviously it needs a bit of button remapping. Well, that's not as horrible as I thought it might be, actually. So basically I'm trying to rebind it. And it's kind of working. So I've mapped the hat control. And hopefully now I will be able to navigate around a bit. So I can look up by twisting. Yes, and I can now move forward and I can strafe. You know what? this isn't entirely horrible. And once I learn what all the buttons do, it could even be enjoyable. So there we go. This is what the controller's really designed for. An FPS game. It does actually make sense as you move in the direction you need to move. I'm pleased with that.